We're going to continue looking at multiplication, but this time we want to look at thinking strategies for multiplication, similar to what we did earlier in the warm-up problem in the previous video. We want to take a look at, think about how students learn multiplication and the ones they learn quickly: zeros, ones, twos, fives, nines, tens, obviously they learn. And then there's some strategies for associativity and distributive that you could use to solve multiplication. So here's an example. I have some multiple ways. So again, I'm going to show you, try to do some of those before I show you these answers there. You pause or so you can try those. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a look at some of the ways to think about that. And so, or just one way at least, or 2 times 34 can be 34 plus 34. That's one way to do it. Or 2 times 30 plus 2 times 4. 5 times 37 times 2, what you can do is rearrange the 2 and the 5 using associative property. And so you get 10 times 37, or 370. And then for 7 times 25, I can break the 7 into 4 plus 3, and now you have 100 plus 75, because you're going to do 25 times 4, 25 times 3, and you get your 175. So those are some strategies to use to do multiplication, right, using some thinking strategies. Now we're going to challenge you a little bit. Think about base 5, right? 3 times 1, 2, base 5. How would we solve a problem like that? And so I want to show you what that would be. Think about what the answer is. Some of you will recognize that this is 7, right? 1, 5, and 2, 1. So 3 times 7 is 21. So your answer should be 4 5s and 1 5, right? That should be your answer. It is, but again, that's the way to think about it. But you turn that into a 7. 3 times 7 is 21, and then put it back. Another way to think about that, though, I have some answers here, is 3 times 1, 2, base 5. Here's 1, 5, 2 ones, and there's 3 groups of those, and those 3 groups, right, become 3 5s and 6 ones. But then what you have to do is you have to regroup, right? So you end up with a group of 5, which becomes that, left over 1, and there's your 4 1. Another way is to use a measurement model. Here is 1 2, count again, another 1 2, and then you count another 1 2, and you end up at 4 1. Again, this is a total. 1 2 is 7, so you keep going 7 and 7. So those are some thinking strategies for multiplication.